खुश रहो. दिस इज JBN डॉक्टर ब्रजराज सिंह चौहान, एसोसिएट प्रोफेसर, ज्योति विद्यापीठ, वुमेन्स यूनिवर्सिटी जयपुर. प्रोग्राम MSc मैथमेटिक्स, MSc फिजिक्स एंड course is discrete mathematics, and session of today is properties on relation. So relation, uh, you all are knowing well, relation is nothing but it is the subset of set A cross A. R is the subset of A cross A. So there is many properties of this binary relation. So number one property is reflexive relation. Reflexive, R is a relation in set A to B, then R is called reflexive relation if every element of A is R related to itself, or in other word we can say AA belongs to R or ARA. For example, A is equal to 1 2 3, or relation is 1 1 2 2 3 3 1 2, then relation R is reflexive relation. It is because 1 1 2 2 3 3. R A has three elements, and all three elements have pair, or it is belonging into this relation, then this is called reflexive. So relation is called reflexive if AA belongs to R. Second is symmetric relation. AB belongs to R, then BA belonging to R. If R is a relation in the set A, then R is called the symmetric relation. If A is R related to B, then B is R related to A, or AB belongs to R. ARB, this implies BRA. A is R related to B, then B is R related to A. For example, relation is parallel. If L1 line is parallel to L2, then L2 line also parallel to L1. So this relation is symmetric. Another example is perpendicular. A line is perpendicular to B, then B line also perpendicular to A. So such type of relation is called the symmetric. Next one, transitive. Next one, anti-symmetric relation. If R is in relation in a set, then R is called anti-symmetric if AB belongs to R and BA belongs to R. This implies A is equal to B. यदि AB और BA दोनों R related हैं, ये तभी संभव है जब दोनों इक्वल हों. This is the anti-symmetric property. Next thing is transitive property. If relation R is a relation in set, then R is called the transitive relation if A is R related to B and B is R related to C, then A is R related to C. Or we can say transitivity, for example, if A is divisor of B and B is divisor of C, then A is divisor of C. A is parallel to B, B is parallel to C, then A is parallel to C. This is the transitivity. If we take the relation perpendicular, A is perpendicular to B and B is perpendicular to C, then A is not perpendicular to C, so it is not transitive. This property is called the transitive relation. Next thing, identity relation. If R is a relation in the set A, then R is called identity relation. If A is R related to B, then A is equal to B. If R is a relation in A, then R is called identity relation. If A is R related to B, then A is equal to B. AB belongs to R This implies A is equal to B. A or B. This implies A is equal to B for all AB belongings to set A. If R is an identity relation in the set A, then it is denoted by IA. For example, I set A has element 2, 4, 6. Then IA is equal to 2, 2, 4, 4, 6, 6 is an identity relation in the set A. R1 is equal to 2, 2, 4, 4. It is not identity relation since here 6, 6 does not belongs to R1. R2 2, 2, 4, 4, 6, 6 is belonging to this. 2, 6 is 2, 6 also belonging to R2. It is not an identity relation. It is because 2, 6 does not belong to R2. But R2 is a reflexive relation. First, I have defined the reflex relation. In reflex relation, जितने भी एलिमेंट्स उस सेट के अंदर हैं, सपोज कीजिए A हैज़ 1, 2, 3 एलिमेंट, then it is called reflexive if every pair 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3 belonging to that set and any one pair, suppose 1, 2, 2, 3 is considered in that, then it is reflexive. कहने का आशा ये है कि वो सभी के सभी कंप्लीट पेयर उस सेट के अंदर हों और उसके अलावा भी कोई एलिमेंट्स अगर 1, 2 या 2, 3 उस सेट को बिलोंग कर रहा है तो भी वो रिफ्लेक्सिव होगा, क्योंकि रिफ्लेक्सिव के लिए ये ज़रूरी है कि वो जो एलिमेंट्स हैं उनके पेयर उस सेट में होना आवश्यक है. इसके अलावा यदि कोई एलिमेंट्स और उसमें है तो वो रिफ्लेक्सिव होगा. लेकिन आइडेंटिटी में ये आइडेंटिटी और रिफ्लेक्सिव में यही डिफरेंस है कि आइडेंटिटी में ये कंपल्सरीली कि वो जो एलिमेंट्स हैं बस केवल उन्हीं के पेयर उस रिलेशन में बिलोंग करना चाहिए. रिफ्लेक्सिव में अदर एलिमेंट इज कंसिडर्ड एंड इन आइडेंटिटी no consideration is there for other elements. So these are the property of relation: reflexive, symmetric, transitive, antisymmetric, and identity. So reflexive, a for any set R is a relation, then AA belongs to R. Symmetric, AB belongs to R. This implies BA belongs to R. Antisymmetric, AB belongs to R and BA belongs to R. It is possible only when A is equal to B. Transitive, AB belongs to R, BC belongs to R. This implies AC belongs to R. And identity relation, AB belongs to R. This implies A is equal to B. So this is the identity relation. If any relation having three properties follows the three property, if relation R in a set A, then R is called equivalence relation if it is reflexive, symmetric and transitive. Any relation if it is reflexive, symmetric and transitive, three property follow, then it is called equivalence relation. Suppose we have a parallel line, so every parallel line is R related to itself. It means L1 parallel to L1, so it is reflexive. If L1 parallel to L2, this implies L2 parallel to L1. Again, it is symmetric. L1 L2 belonging to R. This implies L2 L1 belongs to R. If L1 parallel to L2 and L2 parallel to L3, this implies L1 parallel to L3. so it is symmetric. Hence the in plane parallel lines, the relation are parallel lines is the equivalence relation. So I hope you all are satisfied with this session. If you have any query, please mention in comment box. I will resolve it very soon. Thank you very much.